I've never like won.
Yeah, because you
It's
go
like
with
a 50,
$200 and then lose it and say
Like
it's
at times, like say on roulette. Roulette's say just betting red or black, and it's a 50-50 chance. Somehow I'm losing 9 out of 10 times every time.
Because you're like already like you're like manifesting that in your own stupid purple head.
But I've even tried.
5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome to episode number 65 of the OpTic Podcast. Purple Mattress is the name of the game. Keeps and Masterclass coming back for a second week. Certainly appreciate them coming back. Purple Mattress, they do it for me. I got the pillow. I don't want to talk about it no more. My dogs have it. That's how good it is. Does Bubba have Purple Mattress?
He doesn't yet.
He should.
Okay.
Dude, use code. I'll tell you what code to use when you go buy it.
Sounds good.
But it is perfect for dogs because it comes with this like cover that if they pee on it or they shit on it or they drool on it or they do dog shit on them, you can just take that off, put it in the washer, and you're good to go.
Dope.
They make specific dog ones?
Yeah. Yeah, they're like little square. And
Why?
you can't hear you.
I was just curious.
Why are you asking like that?
Oh, I figured it was just humans. Like, I didn't know they make dog ones as well.
Well,
You're interested.
there's purple mattress. I know why he's so interested in purple mattresses.
Why?
Yo, how do you determine and pick what hair color you're gonna have?
Why is that so funny?
I don't know.
I don't know. I walk in and I see what colors they have, and usually there's not. I think because we live in white, boring ass Frisco, they don't have like any cool shit. It's all
you
like,
can't say that.
why not?
No, you can.
I'm white.
Ah.
But
Wait, I thought you aren't you mixed?
He
my
wishes.
ex's friend thought I was.
Oh,
Yeah.
that counts.
She was just trying to slay. She wasn't.
Well, I think we were like going to Bad Bunny concerts and shit. So they were like, "Wait, is he like mixed with something?" I'm like, I might. I'm not. Probably.
Like my ancestry.com hasn't come in.
Yeah. I'm still waiting
so I
on the
don't know.
results.
But if you were to guess, like, what do you think you're mixed with?
Yeah. What do you think you're mixed with?
Some kind of Latin.
Yeah.
Probably Mexican.
Ooh, my man.
If I could choose.
Yeah.
You don't get to choose that last I checked.
What's your nationality?
I honestly don't know.
Have you ever done the
I've never
ancestry.com?
I've never done.
Have you?
Mm-mm.
I got the
23 and
Is
me.
it 20? Yeah. But
Jude?
I bought it and never did it.
Jude did 23 and me for
That's how lazy I am.
Jude did 23 and me for the dogs.
Really?
For every not
What
only
the
just
fuck?
not only just our dogs, Scump's dog, like any dog that came in there, she did
That's awesome.
like that. And it's like
What does it say? Like
that
where
they're
the
not-
dogs
they're-
are from?
Yeah, they're like, you're not a pure golden doodle.
Well, I'm gonna send Bubba her way then.
Yeah, do it. I bet you she's got kits everywhere. Yeah.
Damn.
You know, that's where it's at. The first major is happening this weekend. We're all gonna be there. Are you coming
I'm going on Sunday.
Sunday?
Hopefully they're still in it.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm trying to.
Listen, we're not gonna talk about it.
I'm trying to see them win.
yeah. All right, that's good.
Okay.
All
I
right,
can't
cool.
go every day.
That's good. If you want to come a day earlier or whatever, let me know. I'll get you a hotel room over there.
Okay.
But I know that you stream. Are you going? When are you going?
Probably Saturday.
Saturday?
That's when I'm getting a haircut.
He's going Sunday with me.
No, you gotta go.
It
Bro,
depends.
Saturday night's gonna be popping.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
that's what I'm
He's
thinking.
on Saturday. I'm on Sunday. You guys
Yeah.
know what to do. You guys.
Saturday
Should
night's
be
gonna
great.
be
I'm
popping.
not going to watch the COD match.
What are you going to do?
Probably be around the bar and just,
Then you want to do that on Sunday.
why not both?
Yeah, why not both?
I guess that's a good point.
Yeah. All right. So
Meet someone Saturday. I mean, no. Next topic.
I mean, that's usually how it happens. How's practice been looking?
Good. I think we're in a good place right now.
Yeah.
Don't have the easiest bracket. We got to play Seattle first, who's been maybe a little
Turning
slumping in
up.
the last couple matches, but
Yep.
still definitely a good roster this year. If we win that, we most likely have to play FaZe since they're playing Boston.
Yep.
But I mean, realistically, you got to beat anyone to win these tournaments
That's
these
right.
days. So, no, we're excited. I think Search is really where we're at right now. That's probably our best mode,
Mhm.
which to me is the most important thing, anyways, going to a major. Especially with this game, respawn's a little more fluky sometimes, depending on the maps you play. So,
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I think
From what have you watched any competitive matches from Call of Duty? What do you think? You miss it?
Mm-mm.
Nah, it's not. This wouldn't be your game.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you turn up obviously, but
Yeah,
you
I could
wouldn't
probably
have
use the
fun.
automaton.
Yeah,
Like, it looks pretty easy to use. It
Yeah.
looks like
It's
it's just
not
like a
that hard.
beam. But, I don't know. Overall, the game just looks like there's just like, okay, it's just chaos.
It is controlled chaos.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sometimes it's hard to control for sure, especially on Bocage.
yeah.
But no, I think we're in a good spot. I'm excited for it. I think we've come a long way since the kickoff.
When do we start?
Thursday.
Thursday. We play Thursday.
Thursday night. All the winners bracket matches on Thursday. The losers of the matches play Friday. The winners don't play until Saturday.
I don't know
doing
how
that
I
shit
feel about
again?
that.
Yeah, they're doing that again?
So
Like, you get a break if you win a match?
yeah,
day
basically.
break?
So like all the first to 8 seed play like first 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, so on and so forth. Play on Thursday, and then they separate. Last year they did where the losers play each other in the first round. Now they've made it to where all the losers of the first round and winners play the losers separately. So winning your first match is actually huge in terms of points
Mm-hmm.
because now you basically get almost like 20 extra points winning your first match guaranteed, rather than just potentially going 2 and out. So. Like we're 5-0 in their pool play. If they lose their first match and lose their second match for whatever reason, they basically get nothing for the major. So
Really?
yeah,
Damn. And who are they playing first?
Boston.
how do you play Boston first?
Listen, I'm gonna be the first to say I think Zinni's gonna turn up.
I think Boston
Think
is
so?
like we've talked about this before. There's no pushovers in the league this year.
Nah.
Like I think Paris going through roster changes, New York going through roster changes, but besides that, like every team, in my opinion, can beat any team.
Yeah,
on a good day.
100%. It only keeps getting more and more competitive, and the more that these little young up and comers thirsty, right? Like these
yeah.
guys haven't been getting paid
They're so
$25,000 a month, $35,000. These people are just coming in hungry. Like, yeah, let me get up in here against these old motherfuckers.
Let me get
you
the
know what I'm
minimum.
saying?
Let me get the fucking minimum. And
Yeah.
they're just like, let me add them.
Hey, let me get the minimum. Let me show you why.
It's not
I
about
need-
the money to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. It's
Like,
about.
what do I sign? I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah,
Literally.
pay me in cod skins.
PayPal me whatever. I don't give
Actually,
a fuck.
you know what? Don't pay me. Pay me in cod skins as long as they're not the CDL ones.
Oh my god.
What? you can't tell me. You can't tell me that you're happy about it.
I'm happy
Always
we
comes
have
back to
something,
this.
which I mean, honestly, is probably like the wrong way to look at it.
Yeah.
like for sure. I'm not disagreeing
100%.
you.
I am insulted. Rambo.
I think the player skins are not bad. I think the gun skins are just like, I mean, I was in the dev cycle and I can tell you that minimum effort is put into something like that.
I know that somebody out there said, you know what? Take create one little fucking topographic little acid trip and then put different colors on it, and that's what it's gonna be. This is my thing though. If Activision gave us the template, right, to do that, not only are we offloading work from them and us essentially doing all of the work that they're supposed to be doing, but we're doing them a favor in saying, let us take over that, make it a competition, because it becomes an immediate competition. And I get it. You want to have everything uniform and you want to have this and that. I get it. But if you give each team a template and a instructions as how they like it so they can skin it, I bet you every single one of those teams is going to have like so much. Like ours are going to be the dopest
Yeah, 'cause
ones
they're gonna
this
put
year.
on. It's
I
their
think
shit.
there's
Yeah.
from an implementation standpoint, I think there's more to it. I could be wrong here.
You're
'cause-
wrong.
But I know for a fact, like when you say things like just make a skin, slap it on the gun, we're done. It's never that
No,
easy.
I get it, but I literally just went through this process with Halo.
Right. No, I mean,
Okay.
the system
And-
in Halo might be built to custom to that a little more, though. Like,
You know what? You're right. Halo's
Stop
a triple
thinking
A.
so logically.
No,
Yeah.
Rage just works for them.
No,
unfortunately.
listen. Ray, you're right.
He's still on the
343 is a
inside.
triple A.
Still got friends out there. Okay?
Yeah,
No,
once
shit.
once you're in, you're in.
Yeah, once you're in, you're in. It's like an optic, right? Like you're out there.
Can't get out.
You know, it's I just
That's
wish.
not entirely true.
Look,
I was playing against you guys for a bit there.
yeah,
Something like
that's fine. Cool.
It's all part of the
It's
plan.
all part of
It's
the
all part
plan.
of the
Yeah.
All part of the plan.
At the end of the day, look, all roads lead to optic. At the end of all this, but
No, I agree. It's super bland.
It's not
Yeah,
really
the
any
camo-
other road
the-
to go.
The gun skins are just.
Oh, they're just AIDS. Other roads are AIDS.
Well, there are roads, but it's dirt roads.
Yeah, dirt roads, yeah. like
I
fresh
just wish that they give. Look, if they're not gonna try, let us try.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like let's offload. Look, if you have 5 graphic designers, I know that there's more, right? If you have 5 dudes that are implementing this thing and they're busy doing the Marvel, they're busy doing the Star Wars or whatever collaboration they're making next, let us do it and don't give us a piece of shit. And the thing is this, everybody listening out there, okay? And I know that a lot of you listen to this podcast. I see the numbers, goddammit. Okay, I'm not bragging. Thank you. Thank you for buying the skins, because you're not necessarily buying them because they're cool. You're buying them because you're supporting a bigger picture and a bigger purpose, because Activision 100% looks at the numbers and compares them to how much did this, what was the other one with the skin, with the muscles and
The
shit?
Titan.
The Titan.
Yeah.
They compare it to that, and they're like, oh, well, Call of Duty skins didn't really fucking sell that much. No shit.
Yeah.
You gave us a fucking acid trip, throw up, right onto the skin. Like, give us an opportunity to be creative. Give us an opportunity to compete. Give us an opportunity to give it our best effort for our fans.
Wait, wasn't Black Ops 4? Was it Black Ops 4 or Black Ops 3 that had the cool skins?
No, we never had cool skins.
Isn't it a little crazy that teams don't get to make their own skins?
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Why? What do you mean?
Like, what other league or whatever, the league makes the skins and stuff? Like, is there any
Valorant?
other league?
I feel
Really?
like, I mean, CS.
Does
Like
Valorant
the
have
league
that?
does?
Valorant makes gross skins, bro.
No, but for
They're
teams?
they're not team skins because
But, like, do their
normal
team
are so nasty.
skins?
Like their normal skins are bought by all the pros.
They have team skins, right?
No.
Oh, Valorant doesn't.
I
No,
feel like
not to my
CS
knowledge.
has cool team skins. Well, they have all the
Yes,
stickers
yes,
and
yes,
stuff.
skins.
But I don't think the teams make those. I'm assuming the devs make those.
I think Valve makes that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, 1.1 million concurrent viewers, the 5th highest ever for IEM Katowice. Shout out to FaZe Clan for winning that. It makes me miss it. And for anyone that's wondering, and I saw some article that we were picking up a team. We're not picking up anyone, okay? And if we were, we wouldn't tell you. And if we were, it wouldn't fucking leak.
Nah.
No
Fine.
Shotzzy's involved.
No.
There's so many leaks recently, dude.
Yeah, of what though? Like,
don't know.
since I got OpTic back, there's been no leaks. The Razor announcement.
He was leaking shit. I thought he's like known to leak shit.
Yeah, but that was like just a mistake. You know what I mean?
So it doesn't count.
No, I think that the Valorant leak was like the bad one,
Oh yeah. that
right?
was so
But it's happened before, right? Like it literally has happened before. But again, it wasn't a big deal internally, but like it can be helped, right? Like it's something that we did. We allowed that to go, but. I think that if we ever decide to look, I love Counter-Strike, right? That everybody knows that. I who doesn't love it, right? Obviously, but it would have to be like not only the right time, but it would have to make sense. But
Yeah.
Stro and I were talking about it, and we're like, oh, look, if the time's right and it looks good, maybe. But we have no immediate plans to do something like that, and you could take that to the bank.
That event was pretty dope, by the way.
Dude, I watched it, man. I couldn't like so many storylines, and it happens because Kerrigan has been around for so long, right? Nico has been around for so long. It was one of those things that it happens because it's got a storyline that spans over decades and decades. Did you guys watch it?
I did not.
You did not?
Wait, what team is that Munzie guy on?
MaNiaC on G2.
He's on G2.
Yeah.
Guy's gross.
Yeah.
16?
Is it MaNiaC or Munzie?
I think it's
I-
Munzie.
I won't spell check.
Muncie?
I feel like
I don't
I'll
know.
feel I messed
What
that
is
up.
Either
it,
way,
CS or Valorant?
MoNiS.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I hope it's MaNiaC. It sounds dope. Yeah, Counter-Strike.
Get a gross 1v3.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah,
In the
I did.
garage?
I was watching. I was at the garage painting some walls and watching the major. It was pretty
That
cool.
shit was sick.
Yeah.
It's
You know, one
last
thing
kills on
that's-
simple. It's like, it's like, I don't know. That probably meant a lot to that kid.
Yeah.
Like he was like, I can do it type shit.
One thing that's
I
crazy
know.
about CS is the age. Like some of these guys
Old
been around
pros?
forever.
The average
and
age
they're
probably like 32.
They literally
Really?
oh, they're mid 30s.
You're
Like,
not
there's
gonna,
still
you're
hope.
Not gonna
Bro,
play.
all
There's
the-
still
there's
hope. Yes,
still
there is.
I mean, I
fucking
feel like for
hope.
PC, it's been a thing for a while. Even like StarCraft is a game that
Mm-hmm.
requires to be hella cracked. Like,
Yeah.
But there's like when I watch, at least when it was in its heyday, like a ton of the pros were like in their late 20s, early 30s playing against these 18-year-olds.
Mm.
Like, why is there such a paradigm in COD or Halo about
I think it's more
Old
like a
guys
stigma, to be honest.
Fortnite.
it just feels
Fortnite's
like,
just a bunch of young people, right?
Young crack people, yeah.
I don't even know if they still have tournaments.
They do. Don't they?
I have no
But they
idea. I
ran me
haven't
off
heard
the
of it.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking did.
Yeah, they ran your pockets,
Haven't
kid.
heard about that game in years.
Look, correct me if I'm wrong, but do they not play the same maps over and over again for the last 20 years in Counter-Strike?
CS?
Yes
yeah.
and no.
I think they like mess with them a little bit. But
Yeah, they mess with it. They update, sure, whatever. But like the quality of it, like it's becoming a little bit like I like watching it because I know the maps, I know the strats. Like, and every single time, it's never the same game. For people who constantly talk about building new maps because it's fresh, basketball is played in the same format every single time, and it's been going on for fucking decades. It's all about what happens in the game, and the game is always different.
In
I don't know.
CS,
Seems
do you
like-
think if they like took the year 2000, year 2005, year 2010, and like kind of had like an overview of what their strats are, it'd be completely different?
Probably.
Or is it like
Probably,
kind of
yeah.
the same?
No.
That'd be interesting to see.
What
How
you
it
get,
evolved.
what you run into though is opportunities to be like, yo, this team is perfect for us to run that play that fucking Navi ran fucking 5 years
They
ago.
probably break down so much.
They
shit.
break down so much, bro. The smokes, like the strategy. It's a beautiful game. It's the most beautiful game.
It becomes
And
like,
I love Call of Duty. Call of Duty is my shit. I got a gun tattooed from. I mean, I guess this is in Counter-Strike too, right?
yeah.
M40, yeah. I think that I'm gonna go ahead and say, and I'm being biased here. I think esports that have snipers in them is where it's at.
Better.
For sure.
100%.
Hear that 343?
We had to fight this year to keep the sniper in COD. Like, pros just wanted everything just always GA'd. It's annoying.
Yeah, pros should definitely have a say in some stuff, but the second that they say this isn't fun for the viewers to watch, they should shut
That's not what they're
up.
saying, though.
Huh? What are they
That's
saying?
not- they're saying their team's bad with it.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Like,
That's
they're
what I'm
just like,
saying.
our team's not that good with this. Just GA it.
For the most part, that's the
For the most
annoying
part.
about
Were
it.
you ever part of any of those GA talks?
No.
You ran out of there
Purposely
immediately.
said don't add me to those chats.
Yeah. You're
Because like I would just troll.
yeah.
I would just be like, dude, you're garbage. Like you're in last and you're talking about GAing an attachment. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna save you.
Yeah.
I promise this attachment doesn't save your career.
Yeah.
It's just like
What?
I don't know.
Speaking of which, Matt, can you switch out my monitors and cables? Maybe a
Dude.
new controller.
It's not the machine. Yeah, yes, it's the machine.
It's got to be something, right?
Yeah, it's not you. I can tell you that.
I've been having the worst days lately.
Yeah.
Fucking so bad.
Well, do you
man.
play? Do you play with people, or are you just solo queuing?
Sometimes I play with Ace. That could be the reason.
Yo, is my man Ace
Yeah.
serious? Like, I sometimes feel like in talking to Ace.
Is he serious?
Yeah, like when I talk to Ace, is like the most regular dude ever, right?
It's all
like,
a mask.
yeah, it's just boom. But when he gets on Twitter,
Yeah.
I'm just like, are you? What do you say lately? He's like, he's like, Starbucks is fucking up by not selling smoothies. Like fruit smoothies.
Your response that was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, could be because it's a coffee shop. Someone else responded like, that's like saying, why doesn't McDonald's start selling hot dogs? Or
Pizzas,
like
yeah.
started listing other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron's he's a checkout.
Look, the fact that they added fucking breakfast sandwiches, like that's just like thank you for that, right? Like some parfaits. It's not just a coffee place, right? If you want a breakfast sandwich, you want a sausage, egg, and cheese, they got it. Right? A smoothie, you're gonna go somewhere else. You're gonna go Salubrious.
Get a Smoothie King or something.
Yeah.
Or Jamba Juice.
Jamba Juice, yeah, it's Salubrious is where I go because I'm healthy.
Imagine if Jamba Juice started selling coffee. It'd be so weird.
Yo, where were you
There's
going
coffee?
this morning when I ran into you?
To work out. I
Ah,
lost the keys to my car, so I just walk there now.
and then you
like
run,
a-
and then you run back.
No, I
No.
walk.
Yeah,
Well, I walk there,
You
walk
lost
back.
the keys to
You
your car.
lost
Okay.
the
But
keys
it-
to your car. It seems
Ty-
kind of important.
I
that's
don't know, man. I lost my fob. I lost everything on my key. Lost my storage key, car
What?
key,
Where-
my
where?
fob here,
Definitely lost
fob
one.
for my apartment.
obviously
I
you don't know where.
where.
Obviously you don't know where
It could
you
either
lost
be
it.
at Hilton's house, the Uber
Definitely
to
at
the bar,
Hilton's.
the
Yeah.
Uber from the bar to the club. Could be at the
Dude.
club. Could be at the Uber out leaving the club. Could be.
That
I
dude
don't know.
that dude that stole off on you might have took it.
He might have took it.
But
I
they're
don't
gone,
know.
is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Huh?
So
So
they're gone.
you
You're not
deserve
getting
this.
The
that.
problem
Yeah,
is that
there's
now you have
no-
to call Lexus. Lexus has to come and scan your VIN.
Well, they're making me tow my car there.
Good.
Yeah, well, you have to pay for
You need to
your
learn something.
for your irresponsibility.
Yes, man.
You live life too
It's so
recklessly.
annoying.
Here, let me ask you this:
You live life way too
why
recklessly.
did you take your keys on an Uber on a night out?
I don't
'Cause he said
know,
don't
man. Because by that time I'm like unconscious. I don't even know where I'm at.
Yeah, well, that's a good excuse, I guess. Call of Duty is changing the annual release. This is something that you can talk on. I mean, from an internal standpoint, I think this is a good thing.
I think it's good as well. 100%.
I think it's a good thing. I also think that it's a double-edged sword for the developer because if in 2 years they come up with something. Who's the next one up?
I'm pretty sure
Treyarch.
Modern 2 is up this year, at the end of this year. And
Yeah.
their game's gonna be out for 2 years, so it's
game's
great
out
if
for
they
2
come out with something
years.
good.
So in 2022 there'll be a release, and the next one will be 2024. So
Oh,
23
shit.
does not have one.
And then,
Okay, which sucks because it would have been a perfect time for them to license Michael Jordan to be in the game.
Okay.
Excuse you?
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway,
Good point.
I think again double-edged sword because if in 2 years I think it lands on Treyarch, right?
Yeah.
Because it's Modern Warfare's Infinity Ward.
Mhm.
I'm confident that Treyarch can do something. The thing is though, if they don't,
Well, it's Modern Warfare. This the first 2-year gap is a Modern Warfare game. So I think it's called Modern 2 if I read it right.
Yeah, so we're gonna play Modern 2 for 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years, correct. So if it's not good, then not good. If it's good and they can release content,
sometimes good, maybe shit.
I honestly like
maybe good.
like to me it's not. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think as long as we get like a good content redo at the end of the first year, like new maps, maybe a couple new guns, like change the facts of what we're playing a little bit to keep things fresh. Or if the base of the game is just so good, we can just keep playing for 2 years. We did that for COD 4. A lot of people. I mean, granted, people were super young and unknowledgeable back then,
picky nowadays.
But yeah, like was it 2008, 2009? We played the same game. They released World of War. We didn't play it competitively. We just played the same COD game for 2 years, and it was good. So.
I'm excited to see what happens. I think this has been a thing that has been long coming. I thought that, to be honest, man, I thought that's what we were on from a cycle perspective. I thought they were on already, right? Because if Treyarch releases a game at the end of 2022, and then there is Sledgehammer for 2023, and then there's Infinity Ward for 2024, doesn't that give Treyarch 23 and 24 to work on that thing? It's a 2-year cycle for them too, right?
It's been a 2.5, 3-year cycle for all the games.
So now it's on a 4.
Yeah, I guess.
So now it's on a 4-year cycle.
It does give an extra year, but the issue is that a lot of people forget, or some people just don't notice, but the studios work together to release games. It's not like it's just like Sledge and IW help Treyarch release their game. There's like resources thrown around between like engineer resources and stuff. So it's like, even when you say like there's a 3-year cycle, like for the most part, like they don't really get to focus all 3 years on their own title, like their whole studio. It's like kind of mix and match. And like Raven's been leading the charge with Warzone. So like most people think that like all these studios are working on Warzone, they don't care about MP, but in reality it's not really true. Like sure, they have some people help on it, but for the most part, like there's just help going on everywhere. So maybe the extra year should just really give Treyarch that extra year of like focusing on our own game. Could be good. I mean, I would think it's going to be good.
I think right now would be the perfect time to go buy out Beachhead Studios. I think this is what they're called. What the fuck are they called? The people that made Battalion 1944, right? And then they should make them do the competitive side of Call of Duty. Why don't they do that, Ray?
This is where I'm kind of like lost and confused. Is that we keep playing the game that's.
You're good. Go.
Okay.
Don't fucking ignore me.
We literally keep playing the game that's based for the casuals, and we have to ban all these things, remove all these things from the game when the game is not built for competitive.
Yeah.
But then we have this huge league, huge investment from all these teams, all these people. We want to gain interest, we want to gain viewership, but we keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. When we could just literally somehow, some way, a studio just focuses on a game. Like we're not saying like you need to make something crazy. We just need to make something that's competitive out of the box to where people that play this game don't have to see any differences from the casual. Like if Formal was a casual player and you just get in and play and you're using your whatever weapon that's banned and competitive, and you just watch a competitive game, they're not playing TDM, they're not playing what you're used to playing, you watching like, I don't know how to relate to this.
That's kind of whack.
Like I don't like. We always say like, oh yeah, COD has the biggest reach because there's the most player base in the world, but like basically the entirety of that player base doesn't play what we play.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, sure, like it's the same kind of thing, but it's like still it's apple and oranges. Like it's so different. Like from a viewership standpoint, from a playing standpoint.
I don't know, I saw like a tweet, and it was like Call of Duty tries to make casuals competitive, and Valorant is like a competitive game that like appeals to casuals, which is like I was like, damn, I wish like I had that.
Yeah.
Because it's just like different, like like Halo kind of does it too, so I'm like kind of happy with that. But like Call of Duty forces you to like change, like say you love fucking hardcore, right. Like you just can't even like if you were like say you're the best hardcore player in the world, what does that mean? Like where do you even go to like show that?
Leaderboards.
Where does anyone care about that? You see
leaderboards,
like,
and there's
leaderboards is like the only thing, like because like they want to be tipped for it, But I don't know. I think it's kind of.
There's got to be a world at some place where they just create a standalone game that's literally a game we play every year, and they can add and change things to it based on what we need. But it just needs to be. I feel like it needs to be separate. Like if the gameplay is the same, I think the casuals who are interested in competitive will be into it. But then it just appeals to the whole other rest of the community in esports who are competitive, like Counter-Strike players or any other player who's interested in what Call of Duty could be on a competitive front to kind of come in. But we're like trying to peach into the casual mass rather than peach into the people who are actually interested in esports and competitive to start with. So it's just I don't know. There's some disconnect there to me that I wish was. I don't know. I don't see it changing for like the short term, but maybe in the long term we get something.
Maybe.
It's Bulkhead Studios, by the way. It's not Beachhead. It's Bulkhead Studios, who made 1944. They're making Play Pro Mod right now, which is again a Call of Duty 4 spirit of competition. But what I was going to say is that no matter where we go from here, like you think about what the deal is right now, right? Like there's a lot of distractions that's happening at the corporate level of Activision, and I don't know if those have any trickle down effects to where the guy that's in charge of esports goes to Bobby Kotick and says, "Hey, the teams want this." No, okay, cool, that's it. He's like, he's busy. He's trying to get the $70 billion deal across the table. He's got the government looking over his shoulder to make sure that it's cool. It's not cool yet. You have shareholders that are now suing Activision. Like for this thing to happen and go through, like a million things have to happen. I need this for Call of Duty's sake, man. We've been working on this for 14 years. Like let's put some gas on this shit, for fuck's sake.
I just feel like COD still has one of the smoothest kind of experiences, right?
100%.
Like from a playing standpoint, like aiming, shooting, everything's super responsive.
Yeah.
It's snappy, it's fun. It's like casual or competitive. There's like something there that's just fun to play. It's just we need the playground to play it in. That's just built for us.
Way to put it.
The community's there. The community's there. If you look at the biggest organizations in the world, the majority of the top 5 are all console Call of Duty clans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? FaZe, the biggest esports org, yeah? Where they come from? Sniping in Call of Duty. Not even pro Call of Duty. Sniping. OpTic. Sniping.
Specifically you.
Me.
Specifically you're sniping.
Let me tell you something, okay? I did. It was me. But look, you guys saw me play. You guys just rated me. I was the second highest rated play. You were sitting. All right. We're talking a little bit about Batman. Okay, Hutch is in love with what's the dude's name? The main guy, Pattinson, Robert Pattinson. Yeah. In love with this dude. He wants this Batman to be the best Batman that's ever existed. Do you know why?
Why?
Because he wants a person with his body type to be a fucking superhero. Okay, the age of the '90s superhero where you have Rambo, right, big ass dude. When you have Schwarzenegger, big ass dude. When you have The Rock, when you have like all of these massive, alpha type of beasts, they're like, no, we need some Robert Pattinsons in the thing. We need
Christian Bale wasn't a beast, quote unquote.
Excuse me. Bring up Christian Bale and Batman.
I mean, he's a
fucking
he's
tank.
a beast, but he's not like
compare Christian Bale to this new guy. I don't even know what this new guy looks like.
Wait, it's the guy from
right
Twilight.
there.
He's buff. I'm not saying he's not.
Matt. I want you to start recording your screen and putting this on the podcast because last podcast you did it. Matt, obviously I'm pointing at the shirtless guy. Okay, look at those pecs, dude.
I'm not saying he's not, but it's
look
like
right there to the right there. Bam. Look at that. All right, now go to Robert Pattinson.
That's about where I'm at right now, physically.
Go to Robert Pattinson. Type it, Robert.
You got to see a shirtless Pattinson, though.
Yeah. Look at him. He looks like more like the Joker.
Wait, why was it already
That's
searched?
not terrible.
That's not terrible. It's not like skinny.
Is
Like,
that what
he's not
Hutch
Hutch.
he looks like?
You're comparing that to Hutch?
That's not
You think Hutch looks like that? If he takes his shirt off?
Yeah, he does. Hutch is hot.
Why did Matt already have that searched?
Yeah.
In the search bar.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, did he? He's like Robert Pattinson, Batman hot.
I love Hutch too, by the way, but come on, no, there's no way, dude.
He's not a good Batman, right? Well, look.
I'm saying Hutch doesn't look like that. I'm just, come on.
Hutch looks like that with his shirt off.
He's not buff like that.
Not like that.
Yes, he does.
There's
fucking
come
way.
on.
You guys have never seen him with
That
his
guy's
shirt
got
off.
40 pounds on Hutch.
No, he does not.
There's no way Hutch looks like that.
Hutch looks like that.
Robert Pattinson in Twilight, maybe. Look at Robert Pattinson in Twilight. That's purple.
Robert Pattinson, Twilight. Oh, look.
Twilight shirtless, sparkling.
Hot. Yeah, look, the thing is this. I think he's a great actor. He
is.
He kills it, right? He's a good actor. Is he a good Batman though? Is what we're about to see, right? I wouldn't have never picked him as a Batman. And Hutch,
Me either. I would have never picked him as Batman.
Hutch,
87% Rotten Tomatoes.
87% Rotten Tomatoes.
That's
Okay,
pretty good.
he said this.
That's really good.
No, it started at 96. Hutch said this. If this gets less than a 95% Rotten Tomatoes, I'm gonna tweet out the truth. The truth being that I am a better Call of Duty player than him. Okay, he just will never admit to it. Now, there it is. The Batman embargo. Okay, 95% minimum tomato. Tweet that Hector is a better COD player than I am now, ever have been. So these are just truths, and he thought that we needed to hear from the horse's mouth for some reason, as if we haven't seen his boring gameplay. But it started in '96. It started in '96, Matt, and then it went down to 91%. And I'm like, you got to understand that these critics that feel the same way that you do were the first to vote how good he is. What the fuck, 91%. Bro, I think he's just as invested in Robert Pattinson's Batman that he is on Biden. I do believe that. Anyway, look, I'm hoping that it's a win-win for me, right? Like if I'm wrong, the movie's great. If you know what I mean, I win either way.
For him.
Yeah, lose for him. Moving on. Actually, let's take a quick break. Let's say hello to the sponsors. We'll be right back. All right, just give me a second. Let me say hello to the sponsors really quickly. And we have Purple Mattress. And again, obviously, you know that I use Purple Mattress. I've said it a million times. I literally use it. My wife uses it. My pillow is the best pillow that I've ever had in my life. I use it on top of a different pillow, but that's like the main one that I purposely use is this one. Look, Purple mattresses have the Gel Flex Grid, which is a super sturdy, super stretchy, ultra squishy material that adapts and flexes around pressure points and does not retain heat. Facts. The Gel Flex Grid is amazing support for your back and legs while cushioning your shoulders, neck, and hips no matter how you sleep. I tell you one thing, if I didn't have the bed that I have right now, I would have already been on this game because if it feels that good in my head, I can only imagine what it feels like on the rest of my body. If I'm able to just live in a world like that, I would. Unlike memory foam, which remembers everything, thanks to the Gel Flex Grid, Purple mattresses bounce back as you move and shift. You'll never have that I'm stuck feeling that people get when they're sleeping on memory foam. Right now, getting a great night's sleep starts with having a great mattress. Get a Purple mattress. Go to purple.com/optic and use code OPTIC. For a limited time, you can get 10% off any order of $200 or more. That's purple.com/optic, code OPTIC for 10% off any order of $200 or more. Purple.com/optic, promo code OPTIC, and the link will be in the description down below. And look, even if you already have one and somebody's birthday's coming up, somebody's anniversary's coming up, get this for them and get a discount while you're at it. They'll thank you for it. I sure as heck thank them for it. I thank Jude all the time for finding them. Moving on, we have Keeps. Keeps has been around for a very long time, so we certainly appreciate them coming back and continue to sponsor the podcast because Keeps offers a simple, stress-free way to keep your hair. 42 years old, no bald spots. Do you know why? Because from the beginning, I understood the importance of taking care of yourself. And right now, low-cost treatments start at just $10 a month, and Keeps offers generic versions, discreet packaging, and proven results. Keeps has more than five-star reviews than any of its competitors. It's convenient virtual doctor consultations and medications delivered straight to your door every 3 months, so you don't have to leave your home at all. The prevention is the key, right? Like taking care of yourself before you see some problems happening is the way to do, and you avoid unpleasant situations, right? Anyway, as I was saying, prevention is key. Treatments can take up to 4 to 6 months to see results, so act fast. The sooner, the better. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to KEEPS.com/OPTIC to receive your first month of Keeps and treatment for free. That is KEEPS.com/optic to get your first month free. KEEPS.com/optic. The link will be in the description down below to make it easy for you. But again, I mean, guys, if you start seeing it, right, like from the beginning, stay on top of it. Take care of it now. Prevent. Last and certainly not least, we have Master Class. Now, I am a big fan of learning online. For the longest time since YouTube became a thing, I have been going on YouTube to learn just about everything that I've ever done. Master Class makes it a lot more precise and concise on the class that you want to take. Personally, I feel that I'm not the greatest at editing. I edit my vlog every single day, so for me, it's finding people that are better editors than me and taking a class from them, and it's super, super easy to do. With Master Class, you can learn from the world's best minds anytime, anywhere, and at your own pace. You can learn how to edit, you can learn how to draw, you can learn how to cook, you can learn how to do play the piano. You pick and choose what you want to learn in masterclass as a professional, and not only a professional, but a proven instructor that can help you take your craft to the next level. If you're wondering what masterclass is, let me tell you. Masterclass is Masterclass is accessible on your phone, web, or smart TV, offering classes on a wide variety of topics, all taught by world-class masters at the top of their fields. Each class is broken out into individual video lessons, usually around 10 minutes, right, to keep it short and concise, but very informative. Members can explore at their own pace, and each class is supported by downloadable materials, lessons, recipes, or more. You can find all available classes at masterclass.com. Hundreds of video lessons from 100 plus of today's most brilliant minds are available anytime, anywhere on iOS, Android, desktop, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku. Right, and you can have annual memberships that start at $180 a year. Oh my God, that's a really good deal. Learning how to write anything from a book or screenplay to a letter, learn how to communicate with your boss or family, how to make a dinner worthy of a Michelin star, or just how to make really good scrambled eggs. It takes it from the very top to the most basic stuff to get you started on the path to become an excellent chef of sorts, right? If that's what you're choosing. Whatever you're interested in, there's a master class for you. Over 100 exclusive classes taught by the masters you know and love are there for you at your disposal. Immersive learning experience. Lessons range from specifically showing you how to execute a technique to a master's insights about their craft that can be translated across many fields and discipline. Because sometimes knowing how to do something doesn't necessarily translate in making the best of that thing. But when you have a lesson from somebody who's done it a million times and the reason as to why they do certain things, you start to understand and unpack a little bit better a field that you might be interested in from an expert. The flexibility that it offers, right? To explore lessons in any order that you like across your phone, tablet, Apple TV, computer, or just listen to an audio mode. Lessons are approximately 10 to 15 minutes in length, which easily can fit into your everyday life, right? You can be running, you can be on the treadmill, you can be listening as you're working out, you can learn as you go. And you know what? They have additional resources. In addition to the video lessons, Masterclass also provides you with downloadable lessons, recaps, and supplemental materials. Right now, you can go to the link in the description down below, masterclass.com. I highly recommend you to check it out. Get unlimited access to every masterclass available. And as a OpTic Podcast listener, you can get 15% off an annual membership just by going to masterclass.com/optic. Again, the link in the description down below, but I'm going to read it for you. It's masterclass, masterclass.com/optic. That's masterclass.com/optic for 15% off of your order. Let's get back to the podcast. Enjoy. And we are back again. Huge shout out to Purple Mattress, Keeps, and Masterclass for sponsoring the podcast. Casey Neistat is making a documentary on David Dobrik, and it's got a dope-ass title. Yeah. Under the Influence. Because influence and influence lifestyle is sometimes just as unhealthy as being under the influence of drugs.
There used to be a Halo team called Under the Influence, and they were all on drugs.
UTI? They were named UTI. Yeah. Urinary tract infection.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, Rambo? I mean, what is there to do? We'll be about the most precipitous rise and falls in the history of the internet in real time, which means that they're like, obviously, since David Dobrik records everything was caught on camera, and he's just turning it into a documentary. Matt,
is he doing his own?
I'm actually kind of hyped for this.
Oh my God! All right, so Matt just said that what's happening is that the documentary had already started before the accusation started to come out against David Dobrik. What is this Jeff thing? What's that dude Jeff saying? He's saying what?
He's a fake friend.
It's like the worst shit. It's the worst shit. Like
what is
fake friend? That's like so vague and like.
Right. It's like.
Yeah, but he also got up there and did it.
Yeah. Look, and they got paid.
Yeah, and they got paid.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know where these influencers, as they call themselves, I don't know where they see that they want to live this Hollywood lifestyle and not have any of the Hollywood drama and Hollywood rough patches that comes with the program.
Like, you think Steve-O would call Bam Margera fake friend because he like hurt himself doing like some skit for them, or
I think they were friends
like
before they
welcome
started.
to the lifestyle.
If David Dobrik would have told me, call it 2 years ago, like, yo, be a part of the vlog squad, I would have been like, yeah, Jude, I'll be back in like 2 years. You get all the checks. I'm out here being part of the vlog squad. I would have been.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the
I'm
situation.
kidding. I
But
don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about anything here.
Anyway, I'll watch it. I even watched
gonna
the
watch
documentary that Casey did on that one superstar singer, Shawn Mendes. I watched it just because I'm a big Casey fan. So I'm excited to see that.
Was that good?
Yeah, I mean, it was shot well. I mean, the music, not my thing. Russia, Ukraine is a topic, and the reason that it's a topic is because Elon Musk sent the Starlink user terminals to Ukraine after the Prime Minister asked him for help on Twitter. Did you see that?
What does that mean?
So obviously, because
Starlink
is the free internet the free world internet that Elon Musk is going to provide for everyone.
Like everyone's gonna have Wi-Fi at all times.
Everyone's going to have Wi-Fi at all times.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Is that right, Matt? Yeah, basically in
What
the
the
simplest
fuck?
terms.
That sounds like straight out of a villain movie, isn't it?
Yeah, dude.
Like a villain in a
I'll
movie?
log on.
Yeah.
It's Papa Musk, man. What's he gonna do?
Wasn't it the
If he was a villain,
What's
Wonder if
that
it's gonna
movie,
be
the-
fast, though.
what's the James Bond movie, like the circle thing?
Dude.
What's it called?
The
Or,
circle thing?
Like
not the
sit
circle thing,
outside
but-
and play Halo on
Dude,
Wi-Fi.
shut up.
Like the golden
Fucking
circle
Elon
was like
Musk
the
bag.
bad guys in the movie.
Oh, you're talking about
the Kingsman.
group.
The Kingsman.
Oh, the Kingsman.
The second
That's
one,
not
Kingsman.
James
yeah.
fucking Bond.
Yeah. Well, it's like kind of knockoff.
Yeah, the Kingsman. All right, so who's Mikhailo? What does he do? Fedorov. All right, so the Prime Minister of Ukraine said, Elon Musk, while you try to colonize Mars, Russia tried to occupy Ukraine. While your rockets successfully
Guys wanna
land
go
from
get coffee?
space.
Sorry.
You got distracted there, didn't you, buddy?
Guys, want to go get coffee?
Who led that rule? Who led that group? Was it Hitch?
Hitch or
Davis?
Roger?
Hitch is, yeah. they
Davis
love-
is alpha in that group right
yeah,
now.
he's like, let's go get some fucking coffee. I'm going to tell
He's
you
like,
why
no,
it's
I'm
good.
fucking first.
No, he's like, y'all take a break. Come on, let's go get coffee.
Yeah.
On me.
Distracted. Back on topic.
Back
here.
on topic. Sorry about that, listeners.
Matt's like, can I come?
Anyway, pretty much it said Russian rockets attack Ukraine civil people. We ask that you provide Ukraine with Starlink stations and to address sane Russians to stand. I don't know what the last part means, but I'm assuming this is a thing, though, right? Like a lot of, I mean, I would even go as far as to say that the majority of Russian people that live in Russia aren't necessarily down with what Putin's doing. Right? So for people need to be very careful on the things and how they approach certain things, because it's not necessarily the opinions and the beliefs of the Russian people as much as it is of the Russian government. But anyway, Elon Musk response is his Starlink service is now active in Ukraine, more terminals en route. So what Ukraine didn't want is that Putin would go around and just like knock down all sorts of
They have no
communications.
communication.
Yeah. So Elon is like, I got y'all
That's
back.
fucking crazy.
Elon's clutching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Elon's
fucking crazy,
clutching.
actually.
What's Elon Musk's nationality, Matt? Do you know? But anyway, like they stepped up. South African, he says. That's where he's from. Anyway, look, I think more and more you get to see this heroic moves from Elon Musk, and little by little, people will realize that he is
Like a
fucking
modern-day
Iron Man.
superhero. Like a modern day superhero.
Yeah, he is Iron
It
Man.
literally is.
You know, what does it say? American, South African, and Canadian. Good day, mate.
My man.
Did you see the clip of like a missile hitting the building?
Yeah.
I did.
That
Wait,
shit was
Dude, you
nuts.
said good day, mate.
I've never
Yeah, it's a
seen
joke.
anything
no,
like
but
that.
that's Australian. We go
That's
bud.
Austrians.
We go bud,
Yeah, bud.
buddy.
Yeah, have you ever seen Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
You guys are on two
that's
completely
where he's
different
like, where are you
universes
from?
right
He's
now.
like, Austria.
Yeah, there's
He's
that
like, did you see the
missile.
missile hit the building? And you're like, hey, yeah,
Dumb and
Dumber. Like,
Yeah,
the
the other thing is that the amount of propaganda that's being like pushed out, like they Hutch just tweeted it out, right? Like they said that some person was killed in something. Bring up Hutch's thing, and it was Wings of Redemption that that they used as propaganda right there. I cannot get over the fact that Russian disinformation trolls use Wings of Redemption as a. Okay, so here's what happened.
He starts it with bro.
Trolls made fake CNN accounts to tweet weird stuff. Anonymous account mocked CNN over the fake troll stuff that CNNs did not actually do. So essentially what happened is that somebody tweeted out from a fake official account that said that this guy died, and apparently that this guy was supposed to be Bernie Gores, which is a journalist for CNN. Or just a journalist in general.
And that's Wings of Redemption?
That's Wings of Redemption. I will say this. Wings of Redemption is looking fit. Okay, this dude is a dude that's lost a lot of weight because I don't remember ever him being like at this weight. So props to him if he's still around or if he's even watching this. So, all right, let's move on from there. I think shout out to Elon Musk, man. He's Iron Man. He's our modern day.
It's crazy.
I mean, current day Iron Man. This is right up your alley there, Nick, with the purple hair and crypto punks and crypto. You know what I mean? Living in that metaverse where your avatar can be.
I don't know if I'll ever understand. I don't even know what the metaverse means. I'm so behind.
You need to get with it, dude. It's the future.
Do.
Okay? It is literally the future. The thing is like right now, because of the job that you have and the industry that you chose to live in, you are able to turn your character into whatever you want. If you want purple hair one day, you can get it. If you want to cover your body with tattoos, you can.
I'm like
right?
a walking NFT.
You're like a walking, something,
in
avatar.
My own metaverse.
You're like a walking avatar for
Whatever
sure.
that means.
So here's the deal. The Denver Broncos are up for sale, and a group of crypto enthusiasts are trying to raise $4 billion to buy them. Okay, let's get a little bit more information on that. Look, cryptocurrency, NFT, metaverse, and all this is the future, and if you're not fucking making an effort to understand it, to learn it, you are doing yourself a disservice, okay? Right now is the time for people to pay attention. If somebody told you in 2010 that if you started a YouTube channel doing the things that you love to do, you will end up being not only a happy person doing what you love to do, but also a millionaire, you wouldn't take a shot at that? Well, that's where we're at right now. Web3 is coming, is right around the corner, and if you're not making an effort, Nicholas, to figure something out, you're leaving a ton of money behind.
What do I do? Just Google it?
Yes.
Jeez.
What's step 1?
Google it.
Step 2?
Step 1.
Click the link.
Go down the rabbit hole.
Step 3?
Study.
Study it.
Study it. And I think more than anything, if you become passionate about on the art side of crypto, if you become passionate about it, then obviously you have an easier time understanding and playing the game. But to not take a shot at this to change your life forever, you're fucking up, I think.
I just like living in the real world,
Yeah.
Reality.
Yeah.
Breathing air.
Okay, Nick.
Sun gazing, ice baths
Shut up.
with ACV.
Okay, see, now you're making that shit up because you spend on average on a daily basis, you spend close to 4 hours a day in the metaverse.
Bump that up.
Oh, 6 hours a day, 7 hours a day
And
in the
other
metaverse.
8 hours
Actually,
on
if
the
you
couch.
count your phone,
If you count your phone and
You're in the
you
metaverse the whole day.
Holy
interacting with
shit.
people online, like you're spending all of it.
I've been living in a dream this whole time.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it'd be awesome. I think it'll expedite what crypto is from an understanding standpoint. The fact that old people have come across the word crypto and NFT, like it lets you know that it has sort of infiltrated just everyday society to where you need to pay attention to what this is happening. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like right now we're living through screen names. Eventually you're literally to be on Twitter, you're going to have to log in not Twitter necessarily, but you're going to have to be an avatar and you're going to go and speak your mind to people and they're going to give you back their thoughts on that.
What?
Right now you tweet out and people read it from their phones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You're going to be able to do that. I mean, you do it in game too, right?
Like
Like
do
when
that
you
right now with the little what's it called? The thing on Twitter, like the group listens.
Yeah, Spaces.
Spaces.
yeah.
Isn't that what that is?
Yeah, in theory, yeah. Like this is it's Spaces, but in its very simplest like stage. It's a baby right now. It's a not even a toddler.
It's a tadpole.
It's a tadpole, not yet a grown up.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I've been going down the rabbit hole. I interviewed this dude named Deez who was a fan, is a fan, has been around for a long time, like OpTic from the beginning, whatever. But this dude like fucking woke me up last time. And yeah, we were smoking a ton of weed while we were doing the podcast. But like, yeah, little by little, I'm unlocking the full understanding of this new world, and I'm psyched, man. I'm excited for it. Little by little, I become a bigger fan.
I need to inform myself as well.
Yeah, everyone does. Everyone listening to here, make
You're
an
not
effort.
into the whole crypto?
Nope.
Yeah.
Do you own any Bitcoin?
I don't.
Do you?
No.
Do you?
Nah.
Okay.
Definitely behind on the credit.
I used to, but I think I sold it
Dude.
because I had to pay my bill.
Dude. Do your research. I do. I own Ethereum and Bitcoin. So, and some Doge. And
Doge.
What about Wang Chain?
Wang Chain? No,
Where'd
that's
this
Seth. I'm gonna let that boy do that one on his own. Okay, because I think he
He was
needs to be.
convinced it was going to the moon.
No, I think he still believes it, and I believe it for you too, Seth. Your money's safe there.
I think he gave up on that.
He forget. Seth forgets not about a single penny in his fucking universe.
No, not forgets. I said
Yeah.
gave up.
Oh,
I know he
okay.
doesn't forget.
Yeah.
He's like in a metaphorical like vault,
Yeah.
physical gold coins.
Yeah.
in his head.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking from a super like base knowledge, to me, like what it looks like is that people are almost like investing money into something that's could potentially get into something. It's almost like buying a big lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of investing your money into something that I don't understand what makes it goes up. To me, my understanding is that I buy it, so you buy it, and he buys it, and he buys it. Eventually, a bunch of people just bought it. So the word that it grows because everyone decided to buy something
Yeah.
for no real reason, just because it's growing. And then at some point, people start selling like, oh, now it's so big, I'm going to sell it to Nick. And Nick's going to sell it to him. And then it keeps growing. And
Well, you're talking about NFTs, not necessarily crypto. Because Bitcoin, you're trading, right?
It's kind of the same
You're
shit.
exchanging, yeah, I guess. But yeah, I mean, do you find that as ludicrous as us believing that a piece of paper is worth $100?
nah, it's fair. I can see the correlation. It's just, but the $100 is worth something because there's goods and trades
The
that led to
paper-
the paper's worth and goods and trades to something
The
that leads.
paper and the ink is worth more in value than the actual value of that $100 bill.
I don't know. I just still don't see like the mentality behind, because it's, again, there's a $100
It's just
bill
gambling at the
here.
end of the day, bro.
Like there's the $100 bill. Like
We're all gonna die anyway.
It's all gambling.
We're all gonna die
That's like-
anyway.
I mean,
Come
again,
on.
yeah, that just feels
It
like
is all
Stress
just
about it,
gambling.
man.
That's what it
Like,
feels.
we're
That's
all
what it
gonna
feels
be
like to
dust
me.
eventually.
And that's one of the reasons why I've shied away
Dust
from it
matters.
personally.
Dust,
Your purple hair is
ash.
actually pretty sick. I'm sorry.
All right, let's get into the final topic, and then we'll go to some podcast questions. The gentlemen known as Dashy and Shotzi just walked in the building.
Leaksy.
Not Leaksy, not no more, not no more. All right, so Chandler Parsons shared a Kobe Bryant story, and I'll paraphrase it for you. Chandler was guarding Kobe, rest in peace, back in the day, and Kobe's like, "Yo, how long you guys staying in LA?" And he's like, "We're probably gonna stay for like 2 days." He's like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna put you in contact with somebody, and then you gotta go and have a good night out on, it's on me. I'm gonna put you guys up." So this dude goes to a very exclusive club that Kobe's a member of. They party their asses off, and Chandler's bringing coaches, assistant coaches, teammates. He's like, yo, we're good. Come on, party and shit. They party for the entire night, and then he says that towards the end of the night, dude's in a good mood, spots a waitress, and the waitress sees him.
So
the
Kobe's
waitress
not there.
No, Kobe
No.
couldn't come
He was
out
paying
because
for it.
yeah.
That's some
Well,
G shit.
But
That's-
here comes the waitress with a
Bill in hand.
with a bill in hand.
Mhm.
Beelines it to dude, and she's like, "Here you go. It's $22,000." And this dude's like, "Fuck."
He's a newcomer in the league.
He's a
like,
newcomer in the
millionaire
league.
yet.
He's not a millionaire yet. He's making league minimum,
When
and
my
he's
account
like,
set up.
"Damn, Kobe just fucking set me up."
Mm.
And Kobe dropped 40 on him or something.
And Kobe
won the
dropped
game.
40
Like,
on him
He's
and
like, I was
won
just
the
kidding.
game.
You guys actually
Yeah.
partied
Yeah.
before the game?
And
He's
Kobe,
like, wait, you actually
You
went
actually
there?
went? He's like, don't tell me you got with
He's like-
Larissa too. Did you?
bro, Kobe was like, for the first lesson, don't party if you lose. Okay, go back to training if you lose.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure.
Anyway, the waitress asked, is like, just sign for Mr. Bryant. He's got to take care of it. So the dude went from like fucking his blood just rushing to his feet
Yeah.
like fuck to having a really cool.
You think Kobe told them to
Oh, 100%.
like troll them,
Yeah.
kind of?
100%.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Make him sweat a little bit.
What if there's
Yeah,
like a
that's
deeper
fine.
mind game too? Like Kobe was
That's
like,
sick
this guy
fuck.
could actually be good. Let me make
Yeah.
him party so he
Yeah.
doesn't like
Yeah.
focus on the important stuff.
He betted money on the other team that he was about to play like the following day. That's some Jordan shit. Yo, the amount of Jordan jokes that happened at the All-Star was I tipped it. He loves gambling. I love gambling. Matt, you love gambling. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
What about you, Nick?
I've never had a good experience.
I
So
hate
I
it.
just never got
You don't like
into it.
gambling?
I'll gamble on myself.
I've never like won.
Yeah, because you
It's
go
like a
like
50
$200 and then lose it and say
Like
it's
at
rigged.
times, like
It's
say on
rigged.
roulette. Roulette's say just betting red or black, and it's a 50-50 chance. Somehow I'm losing 9 out of 10 times every time.
Because you're like already like, dude, like you're like manifesting that in your own stupid purple head.
But I've even tried. I've even tried to like manifest it and like be positive.
Yeah, but are you really?
And then it's like,
fate knows that you're
bro,
lying.
one time
Fate
at
knows
Vegas-
you're lying.
Yeah,
One time at Vegas, I lost like 1,530 minutes because I kept betting the same color. I was like, no,
You were doubling
it
it?
has
Were you
to come
doubling
back.
it?
Yeah.
You dumb fuck.
I'm like, it has to
That's
come
how you
back.
go down a shit
and
ton
then it's like
fast.
black fucking 11 times straight.
you-
and I'm
listen,
like, no.
Yeah, look,
The fact that you're looking at the
And I don't
colors
think I've
and you're
gambled
looking at
since.
that board makes sense because
Yeah.
they want you to look at that.
yeah.
And they want that to influence your bet.
Listen, I hit
No,
black.
no,
I
I
hit
don't
black
gamble
13
anymore.
times in a row once.
Jeez.
I hit black 13 times in a
I
row.
believe it.
And he's right. Like, just because you say, all right, I'm going to win, doesn't mean that you believe it inside. You know what I mean? Like, watch
You're
this.
like, it'd be cool if
Watch
I
this.
won. I'm kind of
Watch this. I'm shredded and I'm buff. Not true. Just because I say that's not true. You got to believe it, man. You got to will it. Matt and I have sat next to each other on a table and we've gone on motherfucking heaters.
That's
Do you know
true.
why? Because
true.
we kick everybody out who's not positive. Anybody that says,
That's true.
if you suck your teeth in front of me while I'm gambling, get the fuck
get
away,
from me.
Damn, I do that
Immediately.
so much on Halo.
You what?
After I die, I'm like,
Big-
the
those big
groans.
fights.
just manifesting to get shit on off
Yeah.
respawn.
I am. Listen, I do.
I just spawn, get rocketed.
I do gamble responsibly though. I'm not a wild man. I've seen people that I've gone to Vegas with drop fucking 60 grand, 75 grand.
Nope. Not for me.
Fucking wild.
I'll sit at a blackjack table and play for like $5 hands just for the fun of
Yeah.
it for like a couple hours. Put $100 down. If I win,
Yeah.
I win. I lose, I lose. I'm probably up like a couple of grand in casino all the
Yeah,
time
yeah,
because
yeah.
I never go there to win money.
100%. All right, Matt. Let's get to the podcast questions and then let's wrap it up here. Make it a little bit bigger. Here we go. What is the secret to Scump, Claser, and Crimsix still performing at the top level even after 8 years of competition? Are they superior soldiers or something like?
I know what they did. Their ego drives them.
Yeah.
It's their ego. They just don't want. They don't want any of the other three, or like, you know what I'm saying? They don't want any of them to get one up on them.
Yeah.
And they still think like if I just keep playing, they're just gonna retire.
In
eventually.
their heads, like they're thinking about the other two.
Yeah.
maybe.
like-
Maybe. I think it's one. It's not crazy to think that people at the age of 30 lose their abilities to play just because they're 30, right? Like in the past, and the reason that people retired was because there was no business in esports that allowed you to be a grown man, live out of your mom's house, and make a living. But now that there is, you're gonna see a lot more people play into their. I mean, look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 42 and I still got nastiness in me. I'm cracked. If I played 8 hours a day,
What would happen, Hector? They'd be fucked.
no, maybe not the pros. The challengers though.
Ooh.
Oh,
Me general, Kismet, and a fourth.
Can you
Doug Sensor
imagine?
Martin.
Huh?
Hector's
Doug
just,
Sensor
Hector's just
Martin.
finessing you on like a pillar, and you just can't kill him. You're just like, why am I killing Hex?
I'll be like this. If you fucking beat me, you're never gonna be an optic. No contract for you.
my perspective on that's a little different. I think it's just the fact that they don't want to lose that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was competing and I was kind of like when I stopped competing, I didn't really want to go through the process anymore of like the practice, and I just kind of
Yeah.
it wasn't as exciting as it once was for
Yeah.
me.
I
I feel like these guys just like literally like they still enjoy the process
Wow.
on the daily. They don't want to lose that feeling.
No, I agree with that. Like
Like
I lost by
Yes, you did.
by the time I got kicked from not kicked from OpTic, but dropped from the Halo team for the #1 team. I just want to make that clear. I just like lost all.
What?
I just like lost excitement.
Dude,
Like it was. I used to love like getting on and playing all day, and I always wanted to play more and blah blah blah. But like by the end, I was just like over it.
Yo, you
No.
know who
I
has
just
that?
like lost
You know
passion.
who has
lost
that vibe
excitement
right
for it.
now on our team? Illy #1, and then Shotzi, and then Dashy, and then Scum.
Yeah.
But people but like this dude.
Look how excited he is.
Yeah,
he
look at
walks
him.
in.
He
He's
walks
got,
in, he's
got a
happy.
game fuel. He's got Chick-fil-A.
I
He's
envy
got
it,
a bottle
dude.
of water. He's
I
got
envy
chips.
it.
like
He's like, yo, it's good.
he literally cannot wait to have an automaton in his house. What's he use?
Yeah,
Yeah, the automaton. He cannot wait to spawn in. You know what I mean? Like that to me
I
is like
miss
what
that.
the driving thing is.
Just to be clear though, the competing never gets old.
no,
It's just the things around the competing.
I would be the worst competitor ever. I would be the worst. I am a sore loser. I am petty, and it's always somebody else's fault. All right. All right. Wags2125 asks, for all the podcasts. Oh my God! I just read that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
what do they assume?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna read it. If you had to pick a blue collar professional, did I say that right? Collar? Yeah. Blue collar.
Yeah.
Huh?
Collar.
Yeah, bro. It's my accent.
collar.
Yeah. Do you speak 2 languages?
Blue collar.
Do you?
I do.
See.
Do you?
See, I do.
Oh.
Damn, that's crazy. Your parents never taught you, like, do your parents speak Japanese?
I know a few words in Japanese.
Dude, Olivia is bilingual, bro. She speaks both of them fucking. When she's speaking Spanish, I'm like, God damn, that's dope. Yeah. All right, what would you do? Blue collar. You go first. What kind of jobs do they have in Canada? Do they have plumbers in Canada?
The same jobs you have.
Okay.
What falls under blue collar?
Like mechanics.
Besides construction works.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
You would be a construction worker?
I think so.
No,
like
dude. Basic jobs.
I'm good with my hands, so it would be like some sort of like building things with my hands.
Job.
These hands haven't seen manual labor since
Plumber.
UPS, dude. 1996.
I mean, mine technically never have, but still,
I don't know if these little hands could handle.
Little hands. I'm not carrying no fucking.
Could handle boxes.
It's like, oh.
It's like, ow, I'm putting down gamer grip.
I need more grip on these boxes.
I know exactly what I would be. I would be a fucking delivery guy on a truck.
Oh, I could do that too.
I'm by myself.
I'd be a milk deliverer. Does that count?
You deliver the milk?
Bottles of
I
milk?
deliver newspapers.
Yeah, you would.
That's as high as my
Nick on the
skill
bike?
set
You're just
goes.
chucking them at the door. You're just
Nick
like,
on the bike with the pink hair in the old man neighborhood, just chucking newspapers.
Just
and all
like blasting
just
Drake.
fastballing newspapers at the front door.
That's where I'd be.
Yeah, so I'd probably be like a delivery guy, like just driving around a truck. I'm talking like local stuff. Like I'll go to the I don't know. I'll go to like a bread making place. I'll pick up all the bagels and all the donuts, and then I'll go deliver those to Starbucks and that sort of shit. But I'm not driving across the country with a fucking big ass semi truck.
Yeah, no, that's
So like a small, like a UPS delivery driver maybe. I would do that. I would do like
Amazon.
Actually, it's too much work, man. You actually have to lift stuff. At least with the other ones that you can get the workers. Like, yo, can we
Especially
fucking
if you got to
donuts,
deliver
man?
to apartments or something, going
Dude,
to
that'd be
each
AIDS.
apartment.
You don't have a fob?
Yeah, you don't have a
They're not
fob, so you got to go to the
responding, you're just
leasing
like, what do I
office.
do?
Like,
He's like, signature required. I'm like,
Oh, fuck.
leave
You're
that
right.
shit there.
Yeah, fuck
All right, last question, and let's get let's send this podcast on its way. Okay, let me read that one again. From Fiery asks, this is for anybody really, but have you ever translated skills, knowledge, etc. from other games, sports, anime, mangas? Isn't manga porn?
No.
Oh,
that's
sorry.
hentai.
Okay.
I think.
something like that.
Or I think, or books into your own gameplay, decision making in competition, or even just life. If so, one big. I mean, have you ever?
I mean,
Like
I read
what?
a lot about like the breeding stuff.
The what? The brain?
Breeding, like
Breathing.
like making sure you're like calm and competing when you compete. So, I mean, I can't really think of like a big moment though.
What does that mean? Like taking a
Just,
from what I learned in Halo, I felt like I kind of could use it in like League of Legends, like learning how to play your life, stay alive, when to sacrifice yourself.
Okay, first of all, you're horrible at both. Okay, listen. Like, I think the question is saying, like, I will answer this question. I use, like, over the years playing with people, I've used like the skills I've gotten from like how to treat your teammates, or like your people skills, basically. Like, I've taken that and applied it in everyday life. Like, it's like that's something that has stuck with me forever, and
That's
it'll
fair.
stick
If
with me
anything,
forever.
people managing. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
just like people skills,
Yeah,
social awareness.
that's what I was saying too.
Yeah.
I would say as a player.
He's like, I'll hide in the bushes and shit.
Yeah, I don't know what
What
he's
were you
saying.
saying?
I would say I was a player. I was kind of an annoying person in a team with because I was super direct, condescending. I would say what I had to say without really thinking about how I would react.
Mm-hmm.
And then I worked at Sledge in a corporate environment where you have to like really be to get things going, and you have to be positive about how you're kind of expressing your feedback. And I feel like that's helped me in my coaching job now.
Yeah.
Like the way I communicate to my players is way different than I would have if I would have just went straight from playing to where I'm now. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think decision making is the number one thing. It's bad sometimes, but sometimes good. I react very quickly, mostly because of my incredible sniping skills, where I'm just able to track down an enemy and then quickly dispose of them, get them off the map, delete them. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's what I do for this episode of the OpTic Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for Purple Mattress, Masterclass, and of course, Keeps for sponsoring the podcast. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.